What's guys? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Um, yeah. So I'm very lazy with the live videos, and I was thinking maybe me and Giannis were doing for the people that were, you know, kind of first ones who joined us with Voice of Armwrestling. They remember we did a podcast named Voice of Armwrestling, where we pretty much talked about, all the things that we're gonna do that happens in World of Arm Wrestling. Mostly, we talked about. And oh, Phil Woody, thank you, man. Appreciate you so much. Cheers. This is just cola. After the incident on, they should sponsor me. After the incident on Sunday, I'm not playing with the with heavier stuff. But yeah, I was thinking I should bring back some live that I do weekly, but I pretty much need your ideas. So, what you be wanting more to see? Should I do a live from training sessions? Maybe just me do. I do just like a live stream from my practice. Well, when the practice video and you just see how we do it, and all pretty much everything that happens on that one table, and I just try to be there 40 minutes, maybe an hour. um, Problem would be, I could still answer some questions there and just look at the videos. Maybe I can do that. Maybe me and Giannis, we come back and we do our podcast that we did back in the day. But you know I'm doing arm wrestling talk podcast as well, where I talk with people. Tomorrow I'm going to talk with Ryan. Before we, like, I send him a message before we get to each other's jugglers. Let's have some conversation, and I wanted to do that for quite some time, so I'll try to do that. Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe me and Giannis we just do a podcast. The idea would be do it live. We would answer the questions at the end, but we would talk about the subjects that we are talking about. Because some of the problems in some of these podcasts, like Inward Fix, you kind of get distracted. Someone asks a question, and me maybe already addressed that question. So we would do like a portion where we just talk, and oh my God, you guys are so much love. I should do I should do podcast series crushing Ryan, and then each episode I explain the beautiful way how I can crush Ryan Bowen. But yeah, I appreciate Mitagoras and Futu from Denmark. I see both of them. So cheers. So yeah, maybe me and Giannis bring something back, or maybe I do a weekly show where I bring in one guest and we talk about some subjects. Um, what would be the best way? So let's give those three options. I'll make a poll. Let's see, um, weekly live, hmm, live idea, idea uh, from. And the third option, what was that? Okay. Okay. Oh man, thank you so much, Gunter Sen. Gwenter Sech, Swedish? Sek, it's Swedish? I guess it's Swedish. Podcast drinking whiskey and trash talking Ryan. Yeah, I could do that. So yeah, let's see. I will keep this going. I will remind everyone who joins in now. Um, yeah, thank you for for your support. So I received a lot of messages. So everyone, me and Giannis, we're doing our online coaching, but as well we're taking under our voice of arm wrestling community. So our online coaching, it is way more expensive. It's more intimate. You know, voice of arm wrestling training group is pretty much we give new plan every week for you guys to train for. You you keep training by that plan. We answer the questions on forums. We try to make the best the best available experience on online coaching for you possible for, I would say, the lowest number you can find. Um, so um, the idea is there's so many systems that work. There's so many people have so many handles and things like that, and they're kind of lost in their training, so we try to bring more structure to that. So I think it's in the description under every video, our uh, patreon patreon link, and you can choose the tier there and all the information there. And I think we posted video and there's a description, so you can check. If you have any questions about it, you can send me a personal message on Instagram. I'm way behind on my messages there, and I get buried sometimes. But um, I will look at that too. So all three options are good. That's a great option. Drinking whiskey, trash talking, Ryan. So what do we see? Okay, 34 people have voted. Live show with new guest each week. But then I would do like what I would do, like my arm wrestling talk. I would do just that live. I would spend more time with my questions, and then at the end, I would give uh, everyone a chance to answer, on things that they did on the super chat. So maybe that is the thing to do. But yeah, um, unknown gaming, you're gonna get banned. How would I know? Real white of Devon right now. It's like, I don't live with Devon. He moved out previous week. um so where do we start? Let's talk Arm Wars. Have you guys been catching up on the Arm Wars episodes? Last two has involved yours truly. I think if you haven't seen them, Arm Wars, the production value, the matches itself, it's hard to explain. I love that. I love the atmosphere. There's, you know Arm Wars kind of made me a little different because I always had this feeling like I don't want to lose. I really don't want to lose. So you're fighting for winning, not arm wrestling. In Arm Wars, I'm fighting for arm wrestling. So I want to arm wrestle. Also want to win, but I will. If I end up in these positions, I will not blame myself or be angry about how he got me there. If I if it turns in real war and it's awesome and you remember it. So yeah, yeah. So have you been seeing Patrick Berg episode or Tobias Pedersen? Let me know in the chat. Um, these comments are killing me. Okay, Coach Ray, how would you say I could get better at arm wrestling if I don't have table and people to spar with, but I have a small home gym? Most likely, you can get understanding, but you will not get better at arm wrestling without arm wrestling. It was same thing as like, I don't run, but I would want to be a very good runner. I will just train my legs differently, but same way, it doesn't work like that. Get yourself make yourself a smaller team, and just start doing it. People are always like, well, I don't have a team around. Build one. Start. Everyone started somewhere. I built my team. Um, everyone did. So don't be special. Just start doing it. Mm. Yeah, so Mindaugas and Europeans just in IFA European Championship just smashed at everyone. There was no true competition for them at all there. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Favorite sport outside arm wrestling to watch and play? Play? I don't know. Powerlifting. Powerlifting. No, I like ice hockey. I enjoy a lot of sports, to watch sometimes. But we're Latvians into winter sports a lot, so the bobsled and skeleton and things like that. But mm, yeah, yeah, I yeah. You missed my super chat. Oh man, Victor Gores. Okay, do you think Iceland will produce some strong armors pretty soon? Depends on how hard, how good the community is. It's smaller population. Everyone is tough there. That's what I see. Just watch Northmen. Pretty much happened there with Iceland, and just tough people. So most likely, but you need to have good understanding. You need to understand what you're doing. You need to have a structure, and you need to have a plan. What you're just going to do. There's so many guys right now that I see, they're just training. They don't even compete, and they just like think they're really good because they can lift some weights that someone else lifted somewhere, and they can lift a little bit more. It's a weird one, but you don't get arm wrestling respect without being good at arm wrestling. I think potential is everywhere to get good, to get big, but you have to work for it. So yeah, let's put Mountain into one and just get him on table, learn him the technique. I think he would understand arm wrestling way faster than he would with the boxing. But you know, so Arm Wars this week I think is the next match of the battleground. So the whole Iron House started with Stoica, Langston, who else was there? Jordan Davis, and Frode, who wasn't there. So that was the kind of first battleground. This was the second battleground. Um, it's me, Tobias, Adrian Popescu, and Patrick Berg. So me and Tobias also pulled left arm. So that match I think you already saw. That was one of my favorite matches ever. I have three matches exactly the same where I'm doing like I'm trying to do what, again, like I said in the video, what I want to do, but I end up doing the thing that makes me win, and it's kind of weird one, but yeah. And next week is Popescu versus Tobias, and I get the winner. Loser faces Patrick Berg. So it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be great episode. Yes, it's on Friday. The next episode is coming out Friday. Oh man, are you? Oh my God, Arm Wrestling Bible. Are you shitting me? Are you telling me something? Are you asking? Please don't be asking. Tell us. Friday is the new Ryan Bowen delusional series coming out Friday. I can if you open my search history, that was I watch it like every day. I think it's just so much. It's so much. Oh, Arm Wrestling Bible, come on. Uh, uh, any idea when Mindaugas match will be out? That was the main event. That wasn't the main event. I don't think there was. There wasn't. There might be a bigger match and kind of grudge match, but it wasn't. There was no main event. Every match could end up to being a main event there. Come on, Arm Wrestling Bible, give me something. Matt Rhodes. He's a part of King of Table now. Vitaly lost 10 kilo in a week before the match with some kind of bug. Still as strong as Knoxdale. Yeah. So Vitaly looked smaller, looked a little bit not ready, and Celayo just keeps looking like a tank. Oh my God, guys, have you seen? Who here hasn't seen Delusional Ryan Bowen series? Oh my God, those are the best. It's a lot of work, and I saw like the last video has posted 7 months ago or something. I'm like, come on, you can do better. You can do better. Yeah. So stay tuned for Arm Wars. Support. Just watch the matches. You leave a comment if you like. Leave a comment if you didn't. Leave a like under the video. Just show some love. Like Neil Pickup and Jason Statham has put their heart and soul into this production. I think it's something completely different. Like if you look at this and you look at the King of the Table, you look at East versus West. Like I feel there's completely different vibe with each one of them. You look at Arm Wars, okay, you watch a few episodes, you get a hang of it. You're like, okay, and then you see like East versus West and King of the Table are two very different things. It is weird, but even from just seeing, when you see the matches, you go, okay, dude, you will get. I have no moderators in the chat. Yeah, bye bye. Hmm. Douglas just catching up on Iceland. Yeah, make it popular. Someone has to start to do it. Someone has to start to do it. Go look for opponents. Compete in competition. That's how you do it. That's how you. It's very rarely. It has to be a miracle for it to become really huge, really fast. But you have to start putting work somewhere. So yeah. East versus West. I saw Engin announcing new matches. Give me a second. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I lost. I have it. Was on my Facebook or something. Engin, where are you? Where is it? Engin, Armwrestling. Because last super matches have been added. New super matches to next East versus West 4. Let's talk about them, and then you can ask me about Ryan preparation, all those things. I will answer, of course, super chats faster than anything else. Armwrestling Bible, why are you not saying anything? Come on, dude. Give us something. Give us a tease. Come on, spend your time making delusional series. Just, it's worth it. Like, who was the last one? It was, I think, that Hutchings pulled Lachlan. You can make a whole episode out of that. Maybe a three-parter. I don't know. But that was amazing. So, East versus West 4. We have Arif Ertem, Marcio Barbosa. I would believe all those matches are right arm matches. Arif and Marcio. Arif will be bigger, dude. Marcio is. I can't wait for Marcio and Rockley. It's so hard to predict, and I'm excited for that match because it can go either way. Revas and Derek Smith. I'm kind of confused here. What do you guys think? Revas and Derek Smith? Because I think it will be too much. A little bit too much for Derek. Not even a little bit. Maybe he gets really motivated, starts training. He can give a good match. But Revas looked so impressive against Mike, and he had a lot of gas tank, a lot of horsepower. Yeah, I don't know. If I would be Derek's manager, I would say let's find him, different opponent, just for that reason that it's gonna be maybe too hard. Some heavyweight, still heavyweight, even though everything is challenge, but I don't feel good. So if we start the event with me and Bowen, then it's Derek and Revas, and we all get into the booth, and I can talk so much shit with Bowen and Derek, and it's gonna be great commentating. You guys are gonna love it. You're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna send us messages like how great that was. So Zurab Talbaridze and Chan Shaw. I think Chance has a great, like Chance has a good opportunity on victory. I think Chance can do the job. I really believe so. He's big. He's way bigger. He's great at his move, a top roll. I feel he will take Zurab's hand. Zurab will be out of hand. Can Zurab hold on and press through? And how much endurance does Chance? Shaw has a chance. Yes. Yes. Yeah. 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 I think so too. Yeah. I saw super chat. I appreciate you. X Deno. Don't use a platform when you pull. Be a man. I'll try. I'll try my best for sure. Being a man. We'll see. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. I love so people keep sending me and commentating. Be a man for everything you do. I think those are funny. I have still like I prepared some more. I just didn't post them because I think that was just too much. But I have like 5 videos already prepared. So yeah, I think I'm gonna post them because I think they're pretty funny. I think people enjoy them. So yeah. Gunter Sen, John Tadzil Ongarbayev or Prudnik. Who will be the final champion? I'm the Brazilian with the German name living in Sweden. Crazy. Hashtag whiskey. That is crazy. Um, John Tadzil Ongarbayev Prudnik. Oh, I think any one of those guys can come out. Ongar Bio poses bigger threat than most top rollers that John has faced. Like he is super explosive. But I think I will never bet against John at this point in that weight. I will never bet. I think John is favorite in this one, even though Ongar Bio is a real threat. Like he's very, very dangerous. Strong, fast, explosive, hits hard, goes back, back on his back pressure. Prudnik couldn't deal with him, couldn't top roll, and I think in top eight final in 2019, he ended up I think hooking him 4 times without the strap. It was kind of weird. Um, the Prudnik that I saw, and that wasn't the same Prudnik that was before on the first event. He's living in different country. The training has been kind of weird. We talked with him about it. There's same thing with Alex Kodecha when I met him in King of the Table. It was they're Ukrainian, so it hits really hard, really to the heart. Let's say it like that. So more motivated Prudnik, I think he has a good chance against all of those guys. Him and Tadzilla, I think they're pulling. Yes, him and Tadzilla. I'm not wrong. That's gonna be amazing match. And John and Tadzilla absolutely needs to happen. And yeah, John's been on a crazy roll. It's so awesome to see him. But I think from these four, all of these guys poses real challenge, real threat. So if any of those guys can beat John or give him more motivation, more fire, because I think he's looking better and better and better, but I think his motivation is dropping a little bit. What do you guys think? Do you think John's because I don't think John's doing his lives anymore. He kind of gets bored. Imagine you take few years back, few years off, you come back, still the man, been the man for 4 decades. Yeah, who will be the champion? Okay. Yeah. Let's go with John. I would love if that would be John, but I would have to look at each match individually. Like Prudnik that I saw in Turkey last time, I would pick Todzilla over him. Yeah, because I think Godzilla is way tougher challenge for him than Matt Mask. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. No, Prudnik didn't move to USA. He lives in Brussels now, in Belgium. Yeah. Well, John, yeah, John lost to Devon. That's the one. But still, you look at the terror he's been on. So, Ray, do you drink with Giannis from time to time? Only when we're traveling. I think both John and Todd are stronger, but Prudnik will just be too fast. It's annoying. Fast, explosive, technical, and strong. You cannot undermine how strong he is. He really is, and I think he will prepare more for this match. Everything says it's not going to be an easy match with Godzilla, and yeah, I hope it's a war. I hope it's a war, and let's see if like Todd. Let's get Todd to the to limits. I'd love to see that, and him and Michael. I'm super excited for that match, and it's like 4 weeks after. So yeah, 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 yeah. I think. Hmm. Um, okay, we have King of the Table. King of the Table 4 with the biggest event and with the biggest match in arm wrestling history. And I say this with 100% confidence because it is. For a long time, we we wanted East and West, the best of the best, face each other, and Devon is the man there. I have no doubt about it. Um, could some guys win against him? I think so, but his winning record says, just that. He's on a roll there. Levon from here, who else? They should face each other. Um, I think it's going to be an awesome match. I still think Levon is the favorite. I would love to be surprised. I said this on Morning BJ with Brandon and Latona. So I would love to be surprised on that. But who else is fighting? Corey West and Alex Kodecha. Actually, I had some input in this. I put out Corey's name because I talked with those guys and I said I think Corey needs an opportunity. So I think they looked into it and made some arrangements, and I think this is very good for Corey. He needs to get out from USA and just test himself, and then maybe bring someone there for him to face. He's been looking amazing. Brick House just gets better and better and more motivated. So Corey versus Kodecha is an awesome match. Um, yeah, for me it's interesting. I think Alex will still take his hand, but their size will kind of make them a little bit equal. And Alex is the favorite in my book for sure. But let's see what Corey has. So yeah. And Marcio versus Rockley. That one is for me big mystery. Still, Marcio looked amazing. He can deal with top rollers, with long hands, with everything, and I think that match kind of will set where we'll see where they are. Irakli, I think that's a big challenge for Irakli. If Irakli wins, that's a big win for him. If Marcio wins, he establishes what we all know, that he's the man, that he's the man. Yeah, Marcio versus Rockley, King of Table number 4. I'm very excited, and I have a lot of people, ask, okay, we want Ray and Derek as commentators for King of Table 4. Sadly, that cannot happen. But there's a little bright side. So I said this on Brent Allen's channel this morning, but I think I should say this right here. So I've been invited back for King of Table number 4 to do the commentary. I know a lot of people enjoyed it. My I would say it's not a co. He's the one, the one, like Neil, but his name is Neil Pickup. So me and Neil Pickup, we're heading off to Dubai in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, yeah. And we're gonna do the commentating from there and everything. The press conference and everything else, and um, yeah, yeah. So I'm very excited. I said like uh because we talked with core sports back in when I was in East versus West, and they pretty much they're like, yeah, you're coming, I'm like, okay, you're coming. And then I got back, I'm like, they need to remind Neil that he needs to come. And Neil sends me a message like they just contacted me. I'm like, yes. So I think Neil is the goat. um, what people don't like about my commentating, I don't get super excited because I just don't. If I cannot fake it, some people are way more excited about things than I am. 100%, like Uncle John, like Ozzy Armstrong, Ryan Bowen with that radio host voice, but I think I can explain things and I can do pretty good job. So I'm very excited for that. And this year has been looking pretty amazing for me. So I want to thank all of you guys, for continuous support. We're doing a lot of stuff. We're going to bring in things that we are known for, our training handles. I have a lot of videos coming out next days. It's like 5, 6, 7 videos, and not the short ones. So yeah, it's getting back. I needed to take some time off, like really, because I was so tired from all the traveling. And I remember like 2 days in, I'm like, what do I do? I know my next match is like real matches. We have nationals in August, but then it's like Arm Wars. So I'm like, okay, Arm Wars is the peak where I'm preparing. And then the match with Bowen. And you know how they use defibrillator to get someone back to being alive. And I remember just in training, I was like, yes, yes, I feel that I need a purpose. um I saw that comment. Ray, have you ever been tongue punched in a fart box? Yeah, you're watching too much mean celebrity tweets. uh, Announcer of King of the Table, I think it's still going to be Neil. So still good. um yeah. uh, tu- 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 tu. Yeah. What did I miss? I missed the super chat from Matt Tickle My Limits Larry. Just can't wait to see you smash connective tissue guy. Other than that, arm wrestling is so good right now. Oh my god, it's the best. We're living in the best time for arm wrestling ever. All this the restrictions of COVID, we evolved. So many things came out of that, and just Engin is the best promoter we have, working constantly, thinking with new matches. The idea behind the East versus West is not to like it's not for Engin to make money. This is why he can put up so many matches, because he just wants to break even. And if the money is left over from one event, he moves it to the next and he makes more matches. That's the whole thing. That's Engin Terzi. You have to love him for that. And I think, yeah, I think it's awesome. I think it's very, very hard to find someone else like him. So that's great. Larry, with all the things he's doing and being involved in this sport and bringing King of the Table, making it kind of, the premier or, the exclusive little bit of thing in arm wrestling, as well as Arm Wars is back and tournaments all over the place. And get on your team, start training, start preparing, compete, get the best, it's awesome. Yeah. Um, cheers. So I made a poll. Everyone who is joining now, I'm going to explain now. So I have a weekly live idea because I'm not doing lives, but let's do it weekly. Um, One thing I could do it from table practice. So when we table practice, I would just put up a camera, arm wrestle. If there's questions, super chats, and I would go there and answer those there. But it would be, we don't we speak Latvian when we arm wrestle, so that would be the thing. And but you would have like a table. Most likely, me and Giannis would be on those tables, and we just work. And you can, I don't know how good that is. Second is me and Giannis. We would kind of revive Voice of Arm Wrestling podcast and do that. And the third one is live show with the new guest each week. I did Arm Wrestling Talk, where I don't go into things that everyone asks, but I go a little bit differently. And if you've seen those talks, I did. I think the biggest one, of course, is with Devin. I think that was a great one. With John was awesome. Uh, Michael Todd, I think, and you can find. I think that I have a playlist of arm wrestling talks. I want to put it to like a podcast as well, but it would not be like we talk and then I see a super chat and we stop. No, I would be like we talk and I write down all the super chats, or and then we would answer super chats in the end. Or we kind of, if we talk about one subject, we would not go back, because that's what I don't like in some of these podcasts, because people kind of get sidetracked. So yeah, give me your vote. And looks like live show with new guest each week is the best one. I think I may be doing Arm Wars. Rolly. Yeah. Neil pickup. Yeah, Neil, I told everyone. I'm sorry. I couldn't keep it inside, I will have a chance to work with the great one. So awesome. Also, James is coming to Dubai as well to experience the biggest match in history of our sport. So if you have a chance, if you have funding to go to Dubai to watch it live, you absolutely have to do it. I think it's gonna be very special moment for arm wrestling, and we will have a lot of answers from that match. And I think I just can't wait. There's so much mystery behind it, so it's awesome. Can you be in arm wars if you're weak? It depends on how weak. They allow me in, so and everyone thinks I'm gonna lose. So you know, uh, how about mixing all these ideas, like rotating every week? Well, maybe I can get in on table practice. So tomorrow I have an arm wrestling talk with Bowen, and I have like questions and everything else. And maybe we'll do it live just for that reason, that kind of start to do it live. But also I put out like audio version. I don't know. So yeah, training. Let's get on training, and then I think we'll end this today. So if you have any questions on super chats, let me know. Um, for me, getting ready for this match, first thing I need to do, the absolute first thing I need to do is be fresh. So if I'm experiencing any kind of pain, I cannot have that, because I will keep training with an not injury, but with pain, and kind of bothers me. So I spend a lot of time not going super heavy, but training pretty damn good, and also recovery stuff. Like today, I finished my training. I did like, I think deep tissue massage about 30 minutes, then sauna for an hour. Tomorrow I'm just doing table practice with Yanis Club, because Raymond Santanovic, Tom Sruazic, Yanis will be there. I need all those arms because they're really strong arms. And then next day I'm gonna do training session and a little bit lighter practice with my guys that are amateur, uh, I would say junior level, So, it, and then I'm training every day. It's pretty much I'm gonna do how many days there are left. I will try to, like, let's say we have so close to 2 months, so 60 days. Let's say 60 days, maybe more, maybe more. It's 60, like three. So I will do 50 training sessions for sure. So not all of those will be arm wrestling specific, but like I trained since last Monday when I got back on Sunday from Turkey, and then I trained Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, up until today, which is Wednesday. So 10 training sessions are in. Today I just did bench press, chest, shoulders, all those things, and then this is kind of my recovery day because I'm not taking my arms. You know, yesterday was pronator, wrist, and things like that. And I will get some videos out. I'm sorry, something in my neck. I just can't figure it out. I will get some training videos in for you guys as well, just to share with you, just so you can see, um, and kind of get the idea what I'm working with for, and all those things. But yeah, pretty much like this, and I'm just gonna keep going. We have competition on June 18, Riga Open. I'm gonna post the poster on our community page. If you're near Latvia, Riga, come compete, please, please. We welcome everyone. Um, so I'm gonna, I maybe will compete there, and I love how Neil's pickups message has been reviewed. Carolyn, cheers. Yeah, and I might compete there, but only with left arm. Maybe I'll do right, and then we have another competition in July. Again, maybe I'll just compete with left. I've been doing that for when I have a super match prepared. Yeah, finish. Please come destroy some Latvians. That would be awesome. Yeah, we welcome you guys. Um, to Armos, Daniel Ulrich. It's about to get really. Let's skin slip and put that strap. uh, how about Bogdan Stoikin Armwrestling? Can he win his class? What do you mean by win his class? He just won the battleground that he was in. Yeah. I'm gonna pay the $1,000. I'm going to. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Uh, Armwrestling is gonna get big, and of course it's because of you guys, and I'm just happy to be part of it. Um, I really can't wait for King of the Table. Like, I get back home from from Turkey. I'm kind of lost because it was like in 1 month I get back from USA, then Romania, then Turkey, and I was thinking like I need a break and everything else. 3 days in, I'm like, this is boring. What's next? I remember I went to the gym on a Tuesday or Thursday, and it was Giannis training with his club, and I'm like Giannis, like, what do I do? Where do we go? So yeah, yeah, it's been awesome. Yeah, Stoika Bogdan is awesome. I love Stoika. All Armors guys were really awesome guys. Even Patrick called me a pussy way too many times. I still think he's awesome. But yeah, that was a great group, and I can't wait for next Iron House. We're doing something. I forgot the dates, but we're doing it. And I'm coming there, and um, I can't wait for all the matches videos. I'm not even looking forward to mine videos. Um, I am kind of because it's all been blurry. Like, I remember some matches really sharp, and for some I have like terrible memory because it was so crazy. But just the matches of the guys there, I can't wait because there were so many matches that were awesome. You guys are, if you're not subscribed to Arm Wars, you are missing out. Um, I love how Neil changed, went in from a different, different account. Um, Fans love Frode. Hasn't been bad armors. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I can't wait if Frode comes back, and you can put against everyone. And I want that smoke. I can't wait for that smoke. Yeah. So I guess the poll is done. Live show with new guests each week. So yeah, I'm gonna pull Tom Holland. Tom Holland is going up in weight. He will not be cutting down, and Tom's been really skinny all the time when he's trying to get in that 78. And he's freaking tall. So for me, it's an interesting challenge because like Giannis couldn't open his wrist. He could have top rolled him, going outside, but he couldn't take his wrist. Kaspars couldn't beat him inside in a hook, just for that one round, I think, but oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I want I want to get those matches, and I think it's really good. I love Tom, and it's going to be awesome. We for sure like that will be war. I do not expect anything else. I really I want to beat him in a hook, and I really want to take his hand. If I can do at least one of those things, I'll be very very happy, super happy. So next Tom Holland 7.0, not 2.0. Um, damn what? Okay. Let's see what's the chat been fighting about. Hello from Boston. Hey, what was the Boston accent? Mm, like Mark Wahlberg talks. That's the one. Um, yeah, don't forget that hashtag F Bowen. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Mm, mm. Bluman is okay. So we'll wait because I'm getting more information from messages from Neil Pickup than anything else. Bluman is Sanders, Berg, and Trolls Pedersen battleground. So Christos Blumans, our junior. If you don't know who Christos is, you're clearly not a fan of Latvian arm wrestling. Christos is the best prospect we have seen in quite some time. Just going and yeah, and destroying competition and fighting great on every level. And I think he stacks really good with Sanders, Berg, and Thomas Pedersen. You can pretty much put him against either one of them, and it's going to be a good match. Especially if it's 6 rounds, kid can fight. He's ridiculously strong, efficient, and yeah, I'm excited to get him there. And he was so excited, and yeah, I gave him a call. I'm like Neil, because he was in Romania and he just won Europeans with left arm in European Championship. And I called him and I said, like, Neil wants you on Arm Wars. He's like, awesome. I'm like, now go to sleep, because it's past your bedtime. But yeah, guys, especially this accent, you always great advice on table. Can't wait to see you, Paul Ryan. Oh, I can't wait too. I'm very happy that I have time prepare, because we had some talks about me and him pulling in July under different promotions and things like that, but it kind of just from nowhere came out and just like, yeah, let's do this. He sent me a message because I have to clean this. He sent me a message and he said, it's like, I saw you were on a polls or Facebook forums talking about something. I said, yeah, I just asked, like, because I thought you were pulling Engen. He said, no, Engen it's too much on him and he cannot focus on both things. I said, yeah, let's do this. So I'm going to prepare pretty much my best. I already, like, this version of me is way better than any version that I have ever seen. Even the presser version where I was pressing, it's not half as good as this is. And I think that'll be even better. I think it will be even better. Mhm. No pickup, right arm. Yeah, yeah, of course, right arm. Craig Sanders with left. Come on. But yeah, that looks a very good battleground. Pedersen, Bluman, Sanders, Berg. Yeah. Okay, guys. I think that is enough for me today. I'm gonna post an interesting video right now. Um, yeah. So this is kind of my reaction video to a video that I saw. It's going to be uploaded in like 10-15 minutes. Don't go. I'm sorry, guys. I have to leave. But um, the thing is, it's it will, like, I made the video because I saw another video and then talk about the video in my video. The video was like, you shouldn't do table practice after you're 40. And the guy explains why he thinks like that. And I explain why I don't think like that. I think that was, yeah, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to explain, the experience that I and so many arm wrestlers have had, that this, I can talk with pure confidence about those things. So yeah, yeah. Okay, guys. Appreciate you, and most likely tomorrow we'll do one with Bowen, arm wrestling talk with Ryan Bowen. I have like prepared questions, so I said like if you have questions, I'll remind you guys a few times. But yeah, um, hashtag Bowen. Where are my cats? Okay, guys, stay strong. Love arm wrestling.